It's your boys, Zappa and Steve. Welcome back to more Phantasy Star IV.
Howdy!
You know, I always found that funny. I'm the one from Texas and I don't say howdy. Okay, so
I've always been a big fan of the word howdy.
We've done with Carradine, right? This is Cult Town, right?
Yep, it is Cult City.
It's been about a week since we played. I did none grinding that I had thought I was going to do. But now we can walk into Cult Castle, or Zeus.
Now, there's a lot of wrong ways, air quotes, in this place. There's at least 2 treasures you really want to pick up. A new weapon for Rika and a new weapon for Chaz. And that's how I'm telling you.
I like to groove on the new music when I walk in.
It's pretty good. So these guys can drop wood cane, so you might get lucky.
Wooden cane! Been listening to a lot of Bird play Legend of Dragoon. So he's got a lot of repeating voice clips, you know, spinning cane, volcano! So I've been doing the bit in both of my Play Games for Friends series. What? I got hit.
What?
The music restarted and I just happened to hit a loop.
I think it's just the way it comes out when you come out of battle.
It starts over on fight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do something a little different.
For the record, just because you wanted to know, it is staticky. Is it still turning out okay in your recordings?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
How about me?
weird that you get it and it doesn't come through on my side.
I mean, that's fine, as long as the recording turns out well.
It's on? It's on.
Like right now, there's no static.
Right. Nice.
Yeah, these speared guys hurt.
Who
Digging
went
especially
first?
Terrapon. What's that?
I said, who went first? I think Rika went first.
Probably. I mean, either her or Elise is going to be the fastest right now.
Alright, I'll have to check that. War Cry.
That is a self-attack boost for Grizz.
That sounds like a thing to use in boss fights. War Cry.
That
That's a thing to use in... That's good for boss fights. Oh, I was gonna state. In Dex's speed? That's good for now.
agility.
Agility.
Dex is defense. Yep, Rika's the fastest now. Elise is still pretty fast, but Rika is the quickest in the game.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue to take a risk. We go up or down?
Well, they're both ups.
Right, but there's a down that I skipped past.
Oh, you didn't try it, but you can't get in there. There's a barrier.
Well...
You can go poke it if you want.
Yes. Oh, well, invisible barrier. We can't go forward. Well,
Remember that for later.
Stupid necrophobe. With these barriers, Gilgamesh will defeat you. So you're gonna have to try harder.
I always appreciate a good Final Fantasy V reference.
I mean, in the circles of streamers that... Hello. The circles of streamers that I follow, a couple of them do use the with these barriers bit whenever barriers are used. But that's just the whole statement. It's like, with these barriers, and then that's the end of the statement. Because they play They do Fiesta all the time. Fiesta.
I love Fiesta, but I've kind of played it out at this point. Like, I don't know how to really make it harder. I do solo Ferris Fiestas and I still win, so I don't know what else to do.
So an idea that I had for when I do Final Fantasy V on my own turn is I'm going to create a graphic in like Photoshop, an overlay if you will, and line that up with the usual roulette wheel website that I have. And I will put pointers at non-standard places on the thing. Rimpa. Do we already have a Rimpa?
Yes.
What is Rimpa?
Is that the one that cures paralysis?
Probably, yes.
I can't remember. There's some of the spells I don't remember because I never use them.
So, I make this overlay, and I put it in OBS. That way it lines up with spaces on the roulette wheel website that I usually use. And when I start recording, I spin the wheel, and those 4 jobs are what I have to use for that recording session. Okay, and then when I start a new recording session, I rotate the board again, and maybe I will move the arrows in Photoshop. But, you know, as I gain more jobs, you add them to the wheel, so now they will point to different places every time.
That's honestly not a bad idea, and it's kind of similar to a new mod that came out.
Oh?
It's called Whirlwind, where basically every time you level up, it changes your job.
Yo, I'll take that.
It's completely random.
I will take the hell out of that. That sounds exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll get me out of my funk of I gotta grind and max it out. Gotta grind and max it out.
That is a hole, by the way.
Okay.
Whether you choose to drop down or not is up to you.
That looked like a graphical error, or maybe just the shadow of something.
I missed it.
I mean, we had a graphical error last time.
But anyway, I interrupted you. I apologize.
No, it's just fine. I was just expressing my excitement for this different sort of rando.
Mm-hmm.
I love the hell out of that.
Randos are fun. They breathe new life into old games that you've beaten a billion times.
Yeah. So you know what I really need? Parasite Eve rando that works consistently.
I mean, maybe you can get it to work. The Parasite Eve 2 one I have. I was having issues.
See, I thought this was like a shadow of a pillar. Or
no, it's just. It's weird, but it is a hole.
Well, time to fuck around.
Moon Dew. Okay.
Bro, did you just say Mountain Dew?
This is a mix of Faygo Moon Mist and Mountain Dew. No, but what it is, though, seriously, is it's a revive.
Did you
cannot buy. What?
Actually say Mountain Dew?
No.
Because my brain...
If I did, it was on accident. But this is a single target revive, and you cannot buy more of them until the end of the game. You can find a few more in dungeons here and there.
Okay, because...
But you cannot buy them until the end of the game.
My brain sure did tell me that said Mountain Dew. That's why I stopped, and I was like, oh no. Oh no, I'm pilled.
If you want to pretend it's Dew, go for it.
I mean...
But it's actually a perfume, if you look at the item description.
Now we're going to have to.
Yeah.
Ooh! Oh, Chaz!
Oh, no! Well, good thing you just left the dungeon. You can always just walk back home.
Yeah, we'll walk back to town.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I saw that Chaz, was missing a few HP, and he took that hit. It's like, oh, I'll heal him after this. And then he ate the other hit. Nothing here. Item. Moon Dew. Look. Mysterious yellow perfume. I wonder
Later
what the revival item was in Phantasy Star Online. They had a few.
There's also Soul Dew later, which is a red perfume, which is a full revive for one person.
Nice.
See, this Moon Dew will only restore like 30 hit points or something. It's not much, but it will get somebody up. And there's also Star Dew, which is a blue perfume that does a big heal to the entire party, like 150 hit points ish.
Yeah, Chaz had 84 HP. I actually don't know if he could have lived getting hit by both of those. Dimates, Telepipe, a couple of Ant Dots, a Trimate. I hate paralysis. I don't know if I need that many, though. You said I could have 1 page of items per character in the party?
That's correct.
Oh, well then I'm not hurting for space anytime soon.
Not yet.
That's an interesting way to limit item space, though.
Right.
Oh.
You know, it took me years to realize...
I realized that was bad menuing.
That it was, like... I can't remember if it was, like... One time I had, like, just 3 or 4 people, and it's like, okay, I can't have more than 3 pages of stuff. But then I found out I could hold more items once I get more people. And I realized, oh shit, I get 1 page per person. That's actually kind of neat.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks that you can't stack a bunch of monomates on top of each other. But... This does make a little more sense, to be fair.
You said that you had interest in playing Ayuden, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got it. I was a backer. I just haven't touched it yet.
Why not?
Because I've got like 1 million games I haven't played yet. You should see how many unwrapped, or how many games are still in their wrapping I have on my shelf.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing against the game or anything. And normally I'd come watch your stuff, but I didn't want to spoil myself.
Exactly.
I don't know what I've got.
Now that I'm done with it, I want to see my friends play, because right now, only one person that I keep track of is playing that game. And they're enjoying the hell out of it, and they're enjoying all the bits. Hello, Shadow Saber.
Now, these guys can drop a weapon for Chaz. I think I told you about this before. It's only 1 attack power, and it drops your defense, but it can cause insta-death.
You mentioned that.
They can drop them here, but there's another place later that they can drop them to. I don't know if they can actually drop them here, but it's the same enemy as in a later dungeon, so...
Maybe. Is that bigger heal or group heal?
Bigger heal. Bigger single heal.
Noted.
SAR is your group heal. You don't have that yet, but you will at some point.
Single target. Single target. What? Then again, he's got plenty of MP anyway. Alright. Maybe I could have got away with just going all in on attack. But I wanted to be safe. Alright, next battle we do our healing. Well, we're gonna test this thing that I remember you saying once. I think you had said that using an item will auto-target who needs it most?
It prioritizes whoever's in front, but I think it will also, like, get somebody that actually needs it if the front person doesn't need it. I think. It's been a while since I've set the macro, and again, no offense, but I played this game so many times I don't really need to use wood cane.
Right. I'm just a little OCD about, like, let me stay topped off in case of a crisis.
No, go for it.
Han was faster. Well then, okay. So how does single target magic work in
It just picks a target.
It just
like
whomever.
Everybody. Okay. In a macro that involves single target attacks, everybody that does a single target attack will focus on the same thing until it's dead, and then they'll move on to something else. So there's a very real chance that you know,
I could overblow.
Right, right.
All right, well, let's test this. I feel okay about this. Ah,
That's an experiment.
Yeah. Like, there's no harm in this experiment. As I've been saying a lot at work, there's a correlation between fucking around and finding out. And it's called science. If you don't fuck around, you do not make discoveries. You do not actually find out. Alright. Experiment. That was the correct choice. Good job, Rika. Good job, Grace. That's fine.
Yeah, those things hate ice.
Grizz was not the right choice, but maybe that was a proportional thing.
Well, Grizz was missing like a decent chunk of HP. And,
right. Like, he didn't have the least, but maybe he had the biggest percentage missing.
Probably.
Ooh! Oh, look at that parallax. Look at that bottom floor. Yo, good job, Sega. Good job, Sega.
Sega loves them some parallax scrolling.
Hey, did you know I didn't really have real Sega access growing up?
Really?
Yeah. Like, I had friends with the Sega, but we would always play like multiplayer stuff like Eternal Champion, Street Fighter, Sonic. But I never really had like a Sega in my hands.
Were you a Super Nintendo kid?
I was a generation behind until high school.
I kind of.
But yes, I was on the Nintendo branch until Sony happened.
My console history goes as follows, not counting any computers we had: Atari 2600, NES, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega Saturn, N64. Sega Dream, N64, Super Nintendo, and then Sega Dreamcast. And then once I got out of high school, a PS1 when they were selling the new models for $50. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I bought when it was no longer being manufactured.
Does this connect to the other side?
I don't know.
Well, fuck around.
I'm not telling you anything unless you specifically request it. I will give you hints on what's in a dungeon, but as to where they are, I will not tell.
Is that laser barrier a shield?
That laser barrier is a shield and is unique.
In that it's got laser defense?
I forget what its properties are. I do believe it offers like some protection against magic.
That's big
it's definitely an upgrade for Han. If
Who's
nothing
the
else.
only one using shields right now? Because everyone else is on two hands and double.
Right.
Okay. Other question. Does it? Does it matter what hand I put things in? Like, could I put a hand in the knife in the other hand?
Sure. It's not like Final Fantasy IV where handedness matters. Maybe hit the inn.
Yeah, that's what I was checking my numbers for. I'm already here.
Yeah. Now that's the last time you'll have to leave the fort to get a treasure. So.
Okay. So.
You got both of the leave the fort treasures.
Okay. So then. Now I gotta find out if the staircase to the right goes up to that same area.
There is still a Chaz weapon and a Rika weapon to be found.
Yes. I realized I didn't find either of those yet, which is all.
That's okay. You found Moondew and Laser Barrier. Those are pretty good.
Word. Supplies.
One thing you'll find about laser weapons, though, is that they saw through normal defense. They don't give a shit about normal armor. Because laser weapons do radiation damage instead of physical damage. Other weapons that classify as radiation are plasma weapons.
Question here.
Uh-huh.
This side attached. This side is not attached to the other side. All right. We learned. We discovered nothing. You so stupid.
Yeah, this side is completely pointless.
Word. So I randomly chose correctly.
It's worth checking every single nook and cranny.
What if I want to check the graham crackers and nannies?
I mean, you could.
I was trying to do something by switching around the letters, and it was just a flop. Do this. I have a macro so that Han does a multi-tier attack. Although I think Grizz is attacking out of order.
Well, it's because you have them set that way.
Yes, which I think I'm also going to.
If you're going to do a multi-hit attack, you should put Han closer to the top.
Right.
Because otherwise, he might just end up doing a multi-attack on one person.
Right. Macro.
And you do what you want, of course. Also, do you want a new move? If you got somebody with somebody else with Zahn, try Zahn and Watt or Zahn and Foy. Of course, putting the slower person first.
Zahn and Watt.
I think both Elise and Chaz have Zahn. So if you wanted to make one, you could put Han with Watt, and then put one of the other two with Zahn, and then just whatever with everybody else. Yeah, he's got it.
Is this a group hit or a single target?
That is a group hit.
Word.
If you find a group of Rippers, you use this specific macro on them.
What that? Is there stairs on the other side too?
Uh-huh.
Some bitch.
You can do the same thing with Foy also, but Foy isn't that effective on Mutavia, as you might expect. It's a desert planet.
Nice.
Yep. But on Mutavia, Blizzard is king.
Gifoy.
Yeah.
Level 2?
At least has a better nuke. That's right.
Boy 2. Diamonds.
Not exactly exciting, but at least you got something for going that way.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it. Wait.
Okay, there's a passageway to the left.
About to say. Wait. That was a little too sus.
Okay, I will tell you, this is progress.
Okay. So I gotta go check those other stairs if I didn't already.
Yeah, I'm saving you. I just want to save you a little bit of a walk.
Right. I'll let
you faff about for the most part, but times like this, I'll save you a little trouble. So you found the Rika weapon.
So, which one is escape? Ryuker?
Heinous.
Smoke bomb. Finish it?
I don't know what it is, but I love the sound of an axe when it gets a crit in this game. It sounds like it's just digging in.
Like the way I enjoy the ratcheting axe of
that's right.
Of you know, that game.
That guy in Lufia too.
Yeah. Or just any axe animation period, it's that same ratchet sound. Like you turn a ratchet. Nothing! Alright.
No, there was a passageway to the right.
Was it?
Uh-huh. It's just like the one you went through before.
It was.
But this one is a wrong way, but...
Ah, the other side.
Laser sword.
Hey, Chad. Chad.
That's a big increase.
Yeah, I looked at defense power first, and I was like, that's not much of an increase, and then realized I was looking at defense power.
And now Chaz will be able to saw through normal defenses. So something like the spears aren't going to be able to hold up much against them.
Word. Too bad I didn't get a laser slicer. Do I have a laser slicer?
You have one.
I have one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to try... No, we're going
to...
to...
Now Han needs a laser knife and Grizz needs a laser axe. Both of which exist in the game, you just don't get them yet.
The Banda. This is a good macro for someone who doesn't pay attention to HP very well. Have someone else do it. in Ayuden, I found a character that I really enjoyed. So much so that I recruited them twice. But they were in the party for the whole last game as my healer. Designated healer. Not the best healer in the game. I don't care.
It's fine.
That's the bonus of Suikoden in light games. You don't have to use the best character. Just use the ones that you like the most.
Yeah.
Just make up for it by use a best character somewhere. Use one somewhere, somehow.
Also, laser and plasma weapons give you a little sparkle to your attack animation. I don't know if you noticed that, but yeah.
I know my laser slicer is a different color. I saw...
There's little touches like that. Okay, you won't auto-trigger the battle coming up. There you go.
But now I have to wait for this. I have to eat it.
Yeah, because Han's really slow. But they're all dead.
But they had to eat it. Grizz, level up. Rika, leveled up. Debanda, nice.
Just in time.
What that means, with all these Dimates that I have hanging around... Grizz. See, the fact that their order in battle and their order out of battle is different.
It's a little disorienting.
Yeah,
I get it.
a little bothersome.
It's okay. Okay, just don't talk to them. Alright. Items, heal up.
I just did.
Is everybody fully healed?
Like, within like 2 or 3 HP.
Close enough.
Exactly. Okay, so you needed 10.
Oh, it was a surprise attack. Didn't realize that.
I didn't either.
Ow. Okay, after this battle, if you heal up and whatnot, go ahead and save state.
Save and save state?
Uh-huh.
That's... I thought Alice had a heal.
No. Han, Chaz, and Rika do.
Okay.
Yeah, actual save state.
How do I had to remember what button it was to get there.
Yeah, yeah.
because of course it stops the capture.
Yeah, just to sit. Is it going to go back? Okay, there we go.
I am Juza. You will never get near Zio unless you defeat me!
I don't know why he gets a face portrait. He gets one line in the entire game.
Or cry. Try it. Double slash. Chunky. Nothing. What a sound.
Yeah. Sounds like an elephant.
Uh-huh. Shift is one. Saner. That was a good thing. Limits? The heck? What are you?
I can't remember.
Well, time to get
Rimit or Rimpa heals paralysis and causes paralysis. I can't remember which one does which. I think. And Galoon will lower agility on enemies, but I don't think it works on any bosses except for stuff like Iglanova. Yeah, most debuffs won't work on bosses.
Crash isn't just damage?
Crash is an insta-kill.
Oh.
It's a universal. It's a universal insta-kill. It'll work on both machines and biological enemies.
But not bosses.
No.
I thought that was just
there's a couple bosses it'll work on, but just a couple. And you've already fought one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Big old crosscut. Yeah, Foy doesn't work too good against Grizz, especially since he has ceramic armor, which actually does give fire protection.
Right. I still have more crosscuts to use. Get back on that double slash. Nice. Not nice. Well?
Yeah, this is your first real big instance of having to deal with AoE damage. And you don't really have a AoE heal.
Nope.
At this point.
Wait.
Rika does not have Star yet.
So let's do this.
But thankfully you do have 3 people that can heal, and you have 2 other people that can use a wood cane or a monomate or something. Ow, it's cold.
This offense?
That is instant death against biologicals.
That's offense. I really could write all this stuff down, but then that list would just keep getting longer.
There you go.
You must be this tall to win. I was tall.
Okay, can I make a suggestion?
Bail out?
No. You want to keep going, but you take the laser barrier off Han and put it on Rika. Give him back his carbon shield, just for now.
And then Rika goes...
Yeah, I know you don't really want to use shields on her, but just this one time. Okay.
Gotta believe.
Yep, mosey on.
I'll just do it in fights.
There's nothing to explore, just head up. Oh, 3 of these guys. Tri-blaster! Oh, that works too.
Yeah, I want to get back on healing. Maybe. Granted, I don't have any items that recover MP, so maybe...
There we go. Hey, there she is.
What's that? Somebody's been captured. Stemmy! Gotta rescue her. Who are you? Alice Bragwin and company. Thank you very much. You are all injured, are you not? Allow me, it is the least I can do to show my gratitude. Huh? I feel strength welling inside me.
Now,
it is my medical power.
This is a legit thing. Like, she actually uses her medical power ability on you, so that if anybody was dead at the end of last battle, they're up now and healed.
Yes, she is a cast.
Because this is an incredibly powerful power, but more about that later.
My name is Demi, and I am in charge of controlling Nervous. Oh, I heard she was supposed to be an android, but this is beyond my expectations. She's no different than a human being. Be that as it may. Demi, can you stop the transmission of energy to the system is malfunctioning? You're the only one who can do it, right? Yes, I too have tried to freeze the entire system, but... Go no further. Who's that? That voice. It's Zio.
Uh-oh.
Now we're...
You guys just busted into his house.
What is this? I feel an incredible menace. Zio, you son of a...
By the way, look how tiny Demi is. Back there in that picture. She's incredibly tiny.
Watch your tongue, son. So you thought you could sneak in while the owner was out, huh? You little sneak thief. Take a look at your own evil self before you dare put us down. Think about all you've done. So I've brought damage to Motavia. What's wrong with eliminating worms? Worms? You dare call us worms? Oh no! I cannot forgive you!
Remember, Grizz is pretty angry because this guy destroyed his village and killed his parents.
Yes. Now. That's the expression I want to see. A face filled with pain and anguish, begging fearfully for help. A face quivering with anger. Go on. Get angry. Get mad. Get so mad it drives you mad! That would truly be the ultimate offering to me and my great god. Your god? Son of a... Come on! Let's go, everyone! Wait, Chaz. Zio, do you understand what's going on? We don't stop the systems that are running out of control. Motavia itself is going to be uninhabitable. You must let Demi... Total annihilation of life? What a fine thing. Death to all that lives. Destruction to all that has form. That is indeed my desire. That's crazy! My God will not tolerate any life forms in Algo. Everything must be wiped out. And I, with these very hands, will do just that. That means you yourself will be gone too. My God wished it to be so. That is also my wish. It sounds like fucking mind control. You're out of your mind! Fun and games are over with. Anyone who dares get in my way shall perish. My humble self who has taken it upon myself to do the wish of my God shall destroy thee. Oh, the greatest, my one and true ultimate God, Dark Falls. Dark Falls?
Zio's theme goes fucking hard.
That was one of my other options for the intro. That's done by God Metal.
Yes. This, not right now, but this tune later is going to invoke something in you. I'm just saying, it did for me. It did for 11-year-old me.
Well,
all right, you gotta give it everything you got.
Yep. Air slash. Band. Shift. I remember shifting the band from Phantasy Star because that's everyone, you know, get buffed before the boss fight. Shift done the band, everybody.
That was his turn.
That was his turn?
Yep.
His dex went up?
No, I was Zio's turn. He's just setting his hands on fire or whatever.
Oh.
But yeah, so Grizz whiffed and Chaz did 1 damage.
Uh-huh. Well, Jazz did 1 damage with the air slash.
Uh-huh.
All right.
It is an AoE move.
I have my suspicions. But I gotta do something.
Well, that's not working. In this turn, he did nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Careful! Ah! Yo! She took the hit.
She pushed him out of the way and took the hit, yeah.
Alice? We're in trouble! We better make a temporary retreat. I think you're right.
So they escapipe out of there, or highness, whatever.
Right. We lost. Blast it! Chaz, it's no good. Even Keyres won't repair Alice's wounds. No. Alice! We better return to my village, Chaz. Alice.
So Grizz has lost twice to this guy now. He's not... yeah. Hey, does this room look familiar? Is that one that's it? You might become a little important later.
Alice. I have no idea what these symptoms are. It appears she isn't getting any better. That Zio. There was something different about him from other enemies I've fought. She refuses everything. It's as if she's possessed by some evil power. Damn you, Zio, you devil. Can we save her if we shut down Nervous? No, that won't work. What? That's not an appropriate portrait right now, ma'am.
She looks a little too happy, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think that's just her default icon, but...
Yeah, it is.
Nervous is located in the basement of Zio's fort. Actually, Zio has erected his fort on top of Nervous. Oh, below that invisible barrier? So I have to defeat Zio after all. We need Gilgamesh. If only everyone were here. Alice, don't talk! Rune should know some way to do it. Alice, don't worry, we'll defeat Zeo somehow. Listen, with what we have right now, there's no way we can win. Got to do something about Zeo's magic barrier. Magic barrier? Magic? That sort of thing should have ceased to exist 1,000 years ago. Come to think of it, Rune was using some kind of magic. Something called flaily. That's right. So, if you can get the cooperation of Rune... Alice, Chaz, who's Rune? Oh, he's some disgusting, conceited jerk. I hate to admit it, but we may have no choice but to ask for his help. Didn't Rune go off somewhere with Grandfather Doran? If he's with Grandfather Doran, perhaps he's gone to the Ladea Tower. Because he was saying something about getting gates to the Ladea Tower. That looks like... the mass driver.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The ramp to make thing go to space.
Yeah. I got you. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, that's all as far as I know what it's called. What's the Ladea Tower? Not quite sure myself, but it's here located on a small island beyond the quicksand in the east. Father Doran said something important is there. How are we going to get across quicksand? How did Rune and Grandfather Doran do it? That's beyond me. I wasn't there with them, dingus. Probably it's where the magic comes into play. Don't worry, leave it up to me. There's the Land Rover. Land Rover? What's that? You mean there's still a Land Rover in existence? Yes, absolutely. The Land Rover is an all-purpose, armor-plated car of ancient civilization.
This is a callback to Phantasy Star 1. There was also a Land Rover in that.
But the Land Rover crossing quicksand is nothing. If we go to the Machine Center directly south of here, I'm sure we'll find one. Machine Center? Chaz don't know shit.
Well, to be fair, nobody does. Because it wasn't on the map before.
Oh, it did. Okay.
You'll see, you'll see.
Alright. Machine Center, is there such a place? If you come with me, you'll see. Alright, in that case, let's hurry and get going. Will you stay here, Han? But... we want you to remain here and look after Alice. Also, you have a cute girlfriend here, dog. But... Alice, I'm sure we'll find Rune. Chaz. Han, take good care of Alice.
Okay, you can put Rika's claw back on. I had to bullshit up a reason for you to get the laser barrier off Han.
Well played, well played.
Without revealing that he was about to leave. Now, normally I would just let it go, but laser barrier is unique. So, just in case you ever want to use it. Yeah.
Impacta.
Now,
that sounds like a gun.
Android, yeah, that is a gun. Androids cannot buy their weapons and armor. You have to find them in machine places. Now, Recover is a very, very powerful self-heal for her. And Medic Power will heal everybody for about, like, right now, about 30, 40 hit points and revive everybody.
That's it.
It is an incredibly powerful heal for this point of the game. But you only get one of it for now. So, be careful with it.
Casts cannot use spells.
That's right. In fact, if you look at her status...
Fatal. Status. Demi. Mental.
0 mental.
Yep, that about tracks. Dex 25. But, now who goes
all of her physical stats are excellent. And you'll want to put her in the front. Grizzly's going to have slightly higher defense power, but here's the thing about androids. They get 1 HP per step they take. They self-repair.
Oh, that's...
So Demi's your tank now. Even though she's tiny.
State. Order. Demi. Grizz. Chaz.
And you may want to look at everybody's agility to determine an attack order for your normal attack macros.
I think I did. And Demi is like 2 points slower than Rika, but she's 2 levels behind, so that'll change.
Yeah.
Gun. Back. Oh, now all my...
probably.
Yeah, that's not right.
Chaz instead of Grizz. Right.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, Grizz will always be the slowest. So the rest of your macros are whacked now. No more Tri-Blaster. No more Blizzard.
That
you can still do a thing with a Wood Cane. Now, you cannot heal Demi with Res or Wood Cane or Monomate. That's why Demi gets so many charges of Recover and why she recovers HP as she walks.
we can only use items on her?
Yeah, and the only item that will work on her is a Repair Kit, which you do not have.
Oh, not even mates?
No.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, medicines will not work. So, the way she works is both a boon and a curse. Powerful healing abilities, especially for herself, but
Yep.
can't be healed by others, save for a Repair Kit. There is one skill that another person later can use on androids to heal them, but that's not till way later.
So now we can go south.
Just south. Yep, to the right and down.
All right, find out. Gun.
Yeah, Demi's a little bit behind, and she's not like a big power hitter. She is a fighter, but she's not like Grizz or Chaz, you know. Now, something interesting about all of her skills, she has nothing lethal. I mean, it'll still defeat enemies and whatnot, but I'll explain more in a second.
Nothing will ever instant kill.
Well, we'll see.
What was that thing? Please feel free to enter.
So, there's actually lore behind her having non-lethal abilities. Like, look at her skill list. I don't think we have actually.
She's a healer. Yeah, we looked at it. All she has is.
No. You only look at the skill list. Go to state. Click through. Again. Yeah, she has other abilities.
Oh.
Stasis Beam, which causes paralysis on organic enemies. Spark, which is an instant death against machines. And Barrier, which is a barrier for the entire party.
With these barriers.
Yeah. So now, even her weapon is more concussion-based instead of, like, plasma or fire-based. Like, the lore reason is she's not meant to be a combat android. She's a controller android. She's meant to, like, control systems and stuff like that, and she's not like she doesn't have it in her
programming
to actually like kill things.
But she can self-defend.
Yeah, she it's just a nice little bit of lore if you pay attention to the skills and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
So most people will be like, "Hey, cool robot," but this is the heal bot.
And she's also the most advanced android in the solar system because in Phantasy Star lore, androids are produced just to fight wars and stuff like that. They can still interact with humans and, you know, hold a conversation and whatnot. But there's a reason why Demi is mistaken for human, because I wasn't going to interrupt the voice acting, but she apparently talks like a normal person.
Right. I still give her the inflection of, you are a robot, you get the robot inflection of spacing out some words without any emotion.
That's totally fine. And there's a little fact I'll reveal about her later.
Well, we might just have to find that out next time.
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.